Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar with Jovana Rikalo, a creative live shoot with editing. We're super excited to get going. Can everyone hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me. If there's any issues, you can write that into the chat box. Excellent. Good to see. We're really excited to get going, and we're really thrilled to have all of you here with us today. We have a fantastic webinar lined up for all of you today. Jovana has put in a lot of work. We're going to be having a presentation followed up with a live photo shoot where Jovana is going to be shooting a model live in her studio and talking you through her whole process. You'll be able to see and accompany the full process, the full webinar, the full shoot via Tether. At the end, Jovana will also be editing the images and will even be sharing those images with you for you to download for your own editing projects as well, if you want to practice on the same images. Before we get started, two quick notes. The first of which is that we are offering a small gift to all of the participants today, which is a 10% discount on the BenQ monitors. The SW series, which is for photographers that you're seeing on screen right now, as well as the PD series, which is aimed towards designers, content creators, and also those looking for a really premium experience for their Mac monitor. You can also access those links here on the right side via the links window that will be open throughout the whole webinar. And for those of you who don't know, BenQ has created these monitor lines, the SW series and the PD series, really from the ground up, made for artists, photographers, and designers in mind. And one of the most important features being the color accuracy. You all know the feeling, of course, that the most important thing when you're working is the color, of course. If you take a picture of a rose out in the wild, you want that rose to have the same vibrant red when you go back to your screen on your at your workstation. And BenQ has put in a lot of work, a lot of resources, a lot of energy to really create the most color accurate monitors possible, specifically for this type of use. Beyond the color accuracy, the monitors come with a bevy of different features really geared towards designers and to improve and enhance your workflow throughout the whole process. Those monitors will be receiving that 10% discount, which will be valid until the 22nd of August, which we'll be sharing later on, and you'll also be receiving in the follow-up email. On to Jovana herself. For those of you who don't know, Jovana is a fine art photographer who has been working for over 10 years now with professional photography for personal projects, but also with many clients and with companies and with brands. And Jovana has an incredible eye, really, for fine art photography. She has worked with literally over dozens upon dozens of different models in so many different settings and an international level. And the amount of work ethic, the amount of work, the amount of passion that Jovana pours into every single one of her projects, including today's webinar, as you're about to see, is really quite incredible. And it's really a fantastic privilege for all of us here today to really be learning from her. We will be having a Q&A section at the end of the webinar for you also to ask Jovana all of your questions. But yes, without further ado then, I will then pass it on to Jovana and wishing everyone a fantastic webinar.
Thank you, Vicente, and thank you for all people who signed up for this webinar. I just wanted to say welcome, and I hope today we will be one very fantastic webinar because we will be having a live photo shoot session, and after that, the editing part. And after this webinar, at the end, I will be sharing the raw files. So I'm very excited to see how you will edit them and how everything will look like at the end. Also, you can ask during this webinar questions if you have about this webinar or any other thoughts you have on photography. I will be answering at the end. Before we start, I would like to ask you, what level are you at photography? Like, are you a hobby photographer? Are you do photography professionally? So I'm very curious to know more about. Okay, so most of you said, okay, professional, hobby. You can still vote. We are not done yet, so you have enough time just to vote. I'm very excited to hear because I love to meet people before we start. Okay. Okay, so most of you said hobby, then professional, and then just starting. Okay, great. Thank you so much for sharing your experience. So we'll be starting first with the presentation. Content. So today we will have introduction, process of making a creative scene, backdrop, lighting, prop and storytelling, and photo shoot and edit. And at the end, we will be having a question and answering part. So every time when I'm doing a photo shoot, I love to have a theory. So every time when I hold organized workshop, I love to introduce with a scene. I love to introduce with the whole content, what is behind the whole story. Not only creating photos, but you have to have some story. You have to have some emotions involved in this process in order to make a very strong project. So when it comes to creative scene, to me is so important to think about the colors every time, even if I want to shoot outside or inside, because today we will be shooting inside, that is why I'll be talk a little bit more about the colors, so inside. You can choose the bright colors or you can choose the dark colors. If you prefer like dark colors, make sure to then go for white or bright dresses, outfit, props, hairstyle, makeup. So don't do everything dark. Don't do everything bright because you need some contrast. You need something to pop out in the whole scene. To me, it's very interesting to use black or gray backdrop and to use some very colorful dress or very colorful hair just to see, you know, pop up against the backdrop. The colors are not only the backdrop, the colors are also the lighting, the temperature of the light. If you prefer using the backlight or the front light of the side light. So it is so important to know how to do play with the shadows. You can use only one light, you can choose two lights, you can make more shadows, less shadows. So everything is about the story. Easy, strong prop. To me, props are very important, and I think the best part of the whole creative scene because you can play with so many elements, materials, and your imagination is going everywhere when you have a really strong prop. So, what is strong prop to me? You know, when I was starting with photography, strong prop to me was the flowers or the candle. So I was very excited to have a girl who will hold the candle and yay, it's so powerful. But now after 10 years and more, I'm not so much into that. Yes, I'm still using the candles, but it's not so interesting to me because I use it so many times. Now, the strong prop to me means there's something unusual that a human's eye didn't used to see that. For example, if we put the model on a black backdrop and we use some really big violin or really big piece of headpiece made of flowers on her head, people will think, oh yes, this is something so beautifully amazing. I didn't see that crown so big. So think about this way. What is a strong prop? Something that human's eye didn't used to see before. Not some usual things, you know, like typical flower accessories or some pillows or some flowers or some candles. Make sure to make something, for example, the headpiece full of shells, or today I will share some one very amazing prop which you can use in a different way. Today we will be having two different scenes because this was secret and I'm sharing today. So I want to show you how typical scene looks like, and after that I will be using one strong prop to show you. Artistic eye. So when you are doing a storytelling scene, to me, artistic eye means that you have to look on different perspectives, not only one. You see, you know, that time when you place the model at one pose and then you are using only the front view and nothing else, and models only having the same pose. No, try, if you have a good scene, if you have a good models, try to always go around the models, try to see different perspectives, try from above, try from down, try on the sides. Make sure to go all around, because if you already have a scene, why not to use that scene at the end to the final piece, just to see what you have at the end. And artistic eye plays something different, use different body language, use different facial expressions. For example, if I want more usual pose like this, like woman holding hands like this, but more artistic pose would be, you know, like telling the stories with the hands, you know, something like this, then like this, and go all the way, all the way. So try something just to make more with the hands all around the body and make like the body is moving all the way, like she's dancing on the photo shoot. Communication with the model. So during the whole process, you have to communicate with the model in order to achieve the best results. And that means be very free to tell the model if you're not about this pose, you want something else, just tell them, okay, this pose isn't working for me, let's try another one, or let's do something else with the hands. Because if you're going with the same pose and you're too shy or you don't want to offend model or something like that, and you won't have at the end the photos you wanted. So make sure just to be polite and just to explain what do you want from the concept. At the beginning, maybe you will don't know what do you want, but during the process, you will see how everything is going and you will be more open to tell what pose is the best to achieve. Camera settings. Usually, when people come to me, they say, tell me your settings. So this is not the same settings, especially when you're creating photos outside. The sun is changing, the light is changing. So that is why the camera settings is changing as well. So you have to have some fixed like rule about the f-stop. If you love more bokeh around the model, you will use 1 or 2 f-stop. But the shutter speed and ISO, you will always changing because the light isn't the same. And it will be boring to use only the same settings and the same light over and over again. If you're creating the photos inside, be also open to change the settings, because in that case you will have more dark photos, you know, when the light is only at the model. Today we will try that. Or you want to open the whole scene and have the cool light on the scene and on the model. So just make sure to change and to play all the time. Okay, I want to ask you the second question. So when creating a scene, the second pool, when creating a scene, do you work alone or you have a team? For the team, I mean, do you have some friend who is helping you, brother, sister, or family member? Because are you doing everything alone or do you have help? Okay, the line is changing. Let's see. I think I already know the answer, because everybody, if you're a hobby photographer, it is okay at the beginning to do everything on your own. But during the time, you will have to change that. Okay, so most of you said alone and with a team. Okay, so 27% said with a team. That's nice. Okay, thank you so much for this poll. Okay, so we are slowly getting into the live portrait shooting. So I want to introduce you. So what you have to pay attention when you're creating project with a creative scene. Okay, so when it comes to model, make sure to choose the model interesting facial expressions. For example, to have a freckles, to have bright eyes, to have really long hair, to have different hair colors, because this will go into the people's human's eye, and this will people remember when they are looking at it. So the lighting here on this photo, I share this photo on purpose because I wanted to show you how a dark light can show the silhouette of the model, and this looks so beautiful, especially when you have a nice clothing and nice model and everything looks more, you know, more mystical. So make sure to play with the light. And the editing at the end, you have to have your own editing style. For example, if you want more dreamy tones, to pay attention on the colors. So this is also important. Before we start, I would like to ask you one more poll. So do you prefer focusing on the model and shooting portraits, or creating a whole scene to accompany it? Because, you know, oh, wow, whole scene, people said immediately. Let's see. Wow, nobody said portraits. Let's see, we have more time just to see. Because the whole, now somebody clicked the portraits, okay. I was thinking that this would be the first pull that's 100%. Okay. Okay, the whole scene, I think this is okay because you have to focus the whole scene and make a story. If you want, to me, it's if you have really strong model with facial expressions, to me, it is totally okay to just focus on the model and the portraits and beautiful backdrop. Okay, now I will go off just to tether the camera and do this thing. So, okay, I'm calling Vicente just to prepare myself and I'm coming back. Judy.
Thank you, Jovana. While Jovana sets that up, I just want to remind everyone, you might have seen that in the video that was being played before, but one of the offers that we have at BenQ is to receive 1 year free of Pantone Connect Premium, and this is open to all users of the PD and the SW series. So perhaps you already are a user of SW or PD, or maybe you're about to purchase your own, but there is, you can find through the link linked here in the link section that you can also receive 1 year free of Pantone Connect Premium. You can also find in the link section, we have a link to the BenQ AccuColor Instagram. There is also the information you can find on other similar webinars, live streams, physical events, and workshops, and also content from our other ambassadors, just like Jovana. If you're not following Jovana yet, you can also check out her Instagram, which is also featured at the bottom. It really is incredible how much of a following, how much of a career that Jovana has really built up, and you can see this for yourself by checking out the profile for yourselves.
Okay, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so this is today's scene. You see the sofa and the model, the scene. Just wait, just to share. Sorry, just to share the screen for you to see the tethering. Okay. Before I introduce. So, okay. So, as I tell, this is the scene I prepare with the sofa and the flowers. And we have our beautiful model, Dragana, today with us. She's wearing this beautiful nude dress because I wanted to pair it with this material. Why I choose this material? Because I want everything neutral, some nude colors. I had the white one, but the white one will be pop out on the whole scene and everybody will see the white material. And I want to focus more on the model and, of course, and the whole scene. So when you're creating a scene like this, you can always move the flowers, but I prefer just to have on each side flowers. So on the right side, on the left side, and above. And about the lights, I use, this is a really strong light, but I use the Nanlite FS200B for this and the project attachment for you because in this case, you can create a really strong light and I wanted to place it on the scene. Okay, so now I will ask Dragana just to go to the sofa and sit here just to see how the light it is. So when I'm thinking the light, I have to, about the settings, I have to make ISO a bit higher because we are creating inside and we don't have enough light, like natural light. And in this case, okay, I will use f-stop 2.0 and let's see. Okay, so this is, let's see, I will use just create just one scene to see how it looks. I'm very satisfied with this. Okay, so Dragana, can you just, yeah, something like that. I will maybe spread a little bit, yes. And maybe just put the hands on your knee. Yes, like that. And yeah, perfect, perfect. Let me see how it looks like before I start. Okay, so when it comes to the portraits and the position, make sure to just not sit like this unless you want like very artistic pose like this on the sofa. Make sure to always speak with the body, something, yeah. Make sure to maybe put the hands, yeah, on the sofa and just look at the camera at first. Okay, like that. Perfect. See how it looks like. Yes, look at the camera. Yes, yes. And about the face, make sure to always relax her mouth and always try in a different angles. So as you can see, I put the light on her because I wanted to achieve these lights on the wall. Okay, yeah, yeah, this is perfect. Wow. Okay, now look down, yes. Perfect. I will frame this because I don't want, I want her just to go out of the scene like this, and maybe I will go down and maybe you will just, yeah, yeah, perfect. Perfect. Sometimes you can let the model just to be themselves, and in that case you will have the best poses. Okay, look at the camera. Nice. Okay, maybe look somewhere here. Yes. Maybe now go in the position of the light. Maybe go turn there a little bit with the body, with the whole body. Switch, yeah, yeah. And maybe, yeah, maybe put the hands in front of the face. You know, like the, yeah, yeah, the lights, perfect, wow. Yeah, stay like that. Oh, nice. Other hand on the knee, yes. Because you see, I cut it on the first photo, and now I put the hands on the body. Okay, one more. Yes, maybe more. Like go around. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Perfect. Nice. Yes. I will go up again and maybe a little bit closer. Yeah, just to see her eye. Maybe you can, if you can, like this on the, yeah. Close your eyes. Yes. Nice. I love how the whole scene and her vibe is like a photo you see in a galleries. It reminds me like that. Okay. Maybe now you can put the hands down again. Yes, and maybe look at the camera again. Yeah. Wow, I love this one. Yeah, stay like that. Make sure to always tell the model to stay the same position for 2-3 photos, because in that case you will have them in the focus. Yes. Okay, look up somewhere there. Yes. Maybe now, I think I have enough for this pose. Maybe now you can lean on this, you know, like leaning up on the sofa, and maybe with the legs up on the sofa, you know, like, yes, yes, perfect. Yeah, make the dress. Yes, nice. And now something with the hands more up. Yes, love it. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, maybe somewhere, look, somewhere here. Yes, yes. She's looking like she's not in a studio or something else. Nice. Okay, I will go more closer. Maybe again, look at the camera. Yes. And something with that hand, the other hand, maybe. Yes, yeah, something like that. Wow, love it. Yes, nice. Nice, nice. Now, maybe if you do something, you know, like this and go all the way down, yeah, and look up, and I will create photos through the flowers just to see how it looks like. This is also a nice effect. Yes. Maybe to me, like leaning the hand. Yeah, just, yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice. Yes. Perfect. Maybe again with the hands, but something like with the head going like this, maybe down. Yes. Oh, wow. Love it. with this, you see how now we don't see the, how to say this part on the verse yet on the photo. That is why she will hold like this, yes. Or no, something like, yeah, more like elegant, yes, 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 nice. Look at the camera. Yes. Maybe somewhere here. Nice. Okay. I will try to do more colder tones now with this light. Let's see, maybe something like this and see how it looks like. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's see. Look at the camera, nice. So it's f-stop, the ISO is 2000 and the shutter speed is 640 because we are using only one light, that is why. Okay, so now maybe to lean to the flower somehow, you know, going down a little bit, maybe put your legs down and all the way to the flowers. Maybe we can move here, yes. Oh, we will have to take off this plant. Okay. Yes, something like that. Mm-hmm. And look over here. Yes. Nice. Maybe now the face, like you want to cry, something, you know. Yes. And every time I work with Dragana, she's always so good in posing, and she has the strong face. Yes, really. Okay. Yes. Yes. Maybe now with the hands, sit like this, and maybe with the, yes. Oh, wow. Okay, love it. Try different positions. Okay. Yes. Close your eyes a little bit. Yes. I will now go a little bit more up. Yes. I think I have for this first scene, but for the second scene, now we will, what do you want? We will now use a strong prop for the second scene, and you will be with us that we will eliminate these flowers, and then we will be putting more flowers in this prop that I will share with you. Okay, now you will stay with us just to show you. Okay, so Dragana, you can stay there. Now I will use the flowers I need. I will show you now what we will use. So this is the prop, and this will go on the model's head. So I wanted to, oops, okay, so create a prop where I can put on the face and to put the flowers inside. So like we had a typical flower scene here, I wanted to achieve the same effect, but on the model's head. So, okay, okay. Okay, so I will use for this scene this, because you know it is not, this is like the simple one and not like the spread flowers like this. This will look more beautiful inside, so I will use this one. Let's see, we have more here. Okay, here. First, I'm gonna choose which flowers I'm gonna use. Oh wow, I love this, how it's flying. And maybe some flowers in color, because just to have some colors. But I will see how we look like when I put this on a model's head. Okay, I love this also. Maybe I will focus more on a yellow tone. Let's see. I will put here this. Okay, let's see. More. Darko, can you find this also? With, okay, yes, here is this one. Okay. just to remove everything from the scene. Now I will have only Sofa and the model and this prop on her head. Let's see, maybe I will use this one. Ooh, some of these flowers are so sharp. Thorns, it has thorns. Okay. Let's see. Did you find more? Yes. Let's see. Yes, this one will be also. I really love it. It is like a small dandelion. It will look so good. Okay, I think I will try. I will start with this, and then if I need more, I will add into the scene. Okay. Because I will have only her on focus, I want to make here everything perfect. Yes, yes, something like this. Okay, and now I will put ta-da-da-da on her head. We put here a water bottle just to stand on her head. Whoa, wow. You see what I said? This is not a typical prop. This is something, unusual. So I loved with the field with the flowers. I have a scissors just to cut here because I want to place the flowers inside. And I love how, you see, this is flying. So this will be on her hair and it gives more the vibe to the whole story. Okay, let's see. How it looks like. Make sure to place somewhere, yeah, around her eyes. Is it okay, Dragana? Yes, okay. Make sure just to stand in the middle, like not moving head. Yes, yes, like that. Like that. This is a process, so it takes time, and I wanted to show you. Maybe to put. If you know that you will be doing, you don't need the back, you can place the flowers on the back to not be visible, like in the hair or something like that, because it saves time for you. This is not a beautiful one. Let's see how it. This one is nice. Let's see, like this. I will put it in her head. Somehow I wanted to have all around her. And maybe this one. Oh, I really love this. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, wow. Nice. Oh, we have only one left. Always do from far to see how it looks like. Okay. I need more of the yellow. Let's see. Something like this. Do we have more of this? Can you check, please? Okay, maybe one from here, huh? Oh.
Hi, Jovana. Can you check your microphone again? I think we're.
Can you? Microphone?
Yes, can you check it one more time? I think the microphone fell out for.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, seems to be back, yes.
Okay, okay. I'm sharing again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So I need just a few more here, or no? I will make it like this. Usually I use a tape too, but now I don't have, like, it needs more time just to finish. Maybe like this. Okay, yes, it's good. And after we will see how it looks like. So, okay. So now I will focus more on the portraits. That is why I want her, yes, maybe to stand, maybe to look over there. Yes, and just to, wow, stay like that. Oh, nice. Maybe be more surprised, like, yes, yes, yes. Wow. Look over here. Yes, maybe hold. Yeah, yeah. Hold like that. Yes. Wow, I love this. Maybe now close your eyes. Yes, all the way. Ah, this is so amazing. I love. Maybe now again, look at the camera, and maybe just a little bit turn your head toward, yeah, on the front. Yes. I have to fix this because it's strange. Yep, sorry. Yes, if this is okay. Yes. Maybe, yeah, with the hands holding, yes, like that. Look over there. Yes. Maybe again look there, just in case, And now I want to focus more to her to go. My settings are still f2.0. The shutter speed I want 640, and the ISO I will go now down because I want to have more darker photos. So I will just go all the way close to her. Yes. Maybe now again, look up. Yes. Yes. She's having her own world in this box, like seriously. Her own home. Yes, nice. I will put the light more down. Wait a second. Oh, maybe like this. And I will focus more, yeah, on the face. Oh, yes, like this. I want like the moody tones. Maybe now you can stand, just to now to don't have sofa at all. Just to remove it. Just we will remove sofa and you will stay there. Here. Yes. And I will change more light. Yeah, more like this. Because now I want to have only her. Because when you have a photo shoot, make sure to always change perspectives and styles because you have more variations. Oh, wow. Stay like that. Wow. Look at the camera. Yes. Maybe more like this. And close your eyes. Yes. Look at the light somehow. I know it's a strong, but if you can. Yes. Again at the camera. Nice. Maybe now just stand like this and close your eyes. Yeah. And maybe head a little bit chin down. Yes. Yes. Wow. Look up. Yes. Usually when you working through the whole scene, you see what is the best light for you, what is the best pose for you, what is the best settings. Because if you start and you're not sure, you just follow the process and you will see how it looks like. I really love this position because I have reflections on her face, and I love how the box looks like at this position. Yeah, look again at the light. Nice. Ooh, yeah, close your eyes. Yes. Okay. Maybe I will now go close to her like this. Yes. Okay. Yes, maybe something more. Maybe hold. No. Now I will tell you if you can to put. Can you? Inside like this. I will try to take off these ones. Oops, sorry. You see how we have in her head, in her hair, the flowers, and maybe this one. Sorry if I'm drawing like this, but yeah, okay, like this. Yeah, and maybe hold somewhere to the chin these flowers, or yes, yes. And again, look at the camera. Chin. Covering one eye. Wow. Look again at the light. Okay. Look at the camera. Yes. These are my favorites. This is my stuff. Okay. This one up. Okay, I think, yeah, I think I'm very satisfied with the whole turn on because we had 3 different scenes. And now I will end the tethering session, and now I will back to you just to choose the photos.
Thank you, Jovana. While Jovana is getting that ready, we actually have another poll for you. And the poll is, what do you edit your photos or your images with? A lot of us know, of course, the importance of having the correct gear when it comes to your camera. Some people, of course, take photos with their phones, but there's a lot of people who maybe have a hobby camera, or of course, if you're working professionally, the professional camera, of course, makes a massive difference. Just as important is really what you're editing the images on and how clearly you can see your images afterwards.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the live shooting because I do. It was truly amazing, especially the last scene because it's so simple but so powerful, and I cannot wait to edit all 3 scenes with you. And I saw the Vicente put the pool, so also I'm very excited to see what do you edit your photos with. So are you doing with a professional monitor, the regular monitor, or the laptop? Okay, most of you said the regular monitor. Yeah, but I think this is now it's the time to switch to the professional one because when I started with photography, I had a regular monitor and I didn't see the colors I'm seeing on the scene when I'm creating the photos. And to me, this was very important, especially when I share the photos online. I see one color when shooting, the other color when editing, and the third color when I posting on social media. So to me, it's not, I was always in a stress because I didn't know what color at the end I will achieve. So at this moment, I want to talk more about the equipment I'm using. So equipment is important. To capture a good photo, you need a creative tools. So what are the tools? Camera, of course. Having a good camera is great, but you can practice storytelling even with a smartphone camera on a budget when starting. This means only when starting with photography. When you are finding yourself, it is okay to use a beginner camera or a smartphone just to finish the scene. But if you are thinking to become a more professional, then you need a professional camera. It's the same as the monitor. The lenses. So wide angle or not, lenses are much more important than the camera. Prime lenses are a must. So I love to use lenses wide and portraits. Wide when I'm creating a fine art piece on location or a studio, and the portrait lenses when I create the portraits. So to me, lenses are much more important because it tells the whole scene and the whole process, and it gives the signature to the whole scene. Then additional equipment such as lighting, reflectors, backdrop. So if you're a photographer, you need all additional equipment, and it is like, you know, little games you need all the time, and you are never enough of these pieces. Editing software such as Adobe Photoshop, Lightroom, Premiere Pro for videos, tablet for editing. Also, when I started using a tablet, it was so easier for me than to use mouse. And to me, the bigger changing was switching from regular monitor to professional monitor because of the colors I saw and many other things, which I will share now. So currently, I'm using the BenQ SW272U photography monitor. This is the third monitor I'm using from them. The previous two models was also so amazing, and every new model has to offer something special and something new. So this one I'm currently using. What I love about this monitor is the true colors, which I was spoken to. But before I speak, I want to share that you have a 10% discount by using the code for SWV and PD series, which is down there. You can see while I'm speaking, you can check everything, all the info. So what I love about this monitor is the true colors. So when I go to the set, and I know I will achieve the same colors when I come home and when I open the Photoshop and when I start the editing. So to me, this is much less stressful than before because I know what colors I will achieve. So the true colors at the first place. The second thing, I really love the size. The previous model was 32 inches. I love to switch between these two. 27-inch and 32-inch is okay. But at this moment, I'm preferring the 27 because it's a smaller and you can see everything when you look at it. With 32, my head was going all the way around because it is a really big screen. The next thing, I love fine coating panel because when I don't have any reflections when editing, especially when I become a mother. To me, I don't know when I will be editing. So every second, every free time I have during the baby's nap, during the sleep time, during when I have help with him, I will do the editing and finishing projects. And to me, you know, before him, I was editing at night, and this was, you know, because I don't have any reflections. But at this time, I'm more editing during the day. So to me, this is very important because I can edit the whole day and don't have any reflections. Next thing, I really love the switching the position about the monitor, horizontal and vertical mode. I'm a little bit of old school. I'm still not using it that much because I'm still using the horizontal mode, but it is nice to have a plus if you have a vertical position for portraits. The next thing, I really love the space you have under the screen because I'm that kind of person who loves to leave the sticky notes, the organizer, the ideas, and to have always to look at it because I believe when you look at your ideas, you will be more motivated and you will see the picture in front of you. So I leave the memory cards, I leave the batteries when I want to charge them. So it is always in my eyes. So everything, I love everything, almost everything about this monitor because it is so good. It is a professional one. So make sure to think about it and make sure to, I have a code also for you, which you can use for your next monitor. If you want to know which the code is it, you can DM me on Instagram or write an email and I will share it with you. Okay, so now I want to go to the editing part and see, let's see what we did. So let's see. I will now stop sharing this and sharing the screen now with you. Okay, I will, let's see what is, share screen. Yes, and I will see what we did today. We made a lot of photos, so I will try to use, let's see, these photos a little bit of smaller here because I have, we are choosing this time. Let's see. I will go more for the vertical one because I'm more into the vertical, especially for the social media and the prints. So I love here at the end, we have, let's see, this one like this. Oh, so many beautiful, to me, it's sometimes very hard to choose the photos because it takes maybe 1 or 2 hours just to find the best photos from the set. But I always tend to look to have a good composition around the model, like this. You see on the left, right side, and around the model we have flowers. So this is so important to me. And when it comes to model look, maybe I will go to look at the camera. Let's see. As I said, I love to model to always to have a few photos from the same body position because you never know if she will blink or she will go look somewhere else or if the image will be blurred. So make sure to have enough photos from the same body position because in that case you will achieve the best results. And I'm very interesting to know, maybe you can write here in the chat how many photos you made per project. How many scenes you have and how many projects. Oh, I love all of them. Oh my God. Maybe 51. Okay, I will remember this. Oh, let's see. Let's see, 51. I love 51. Well, let's see if we have. I love this one too. Let's see. Oh my God. Maybe 51. I will go for the 51. 51 is okay because it's portrait and I love her look and the flowers. So when I open the image, I always love to do a little bit of tweaking in Camera Raw because when you open the image, you want to see a little bit of exposure, the contrast and everything, the temperature. So here I want to do exposure a little bit up, not too much, but this is okay. Temperature, let's see. No, more for the yellow tones or something like that. Okay, when it comes to the highlight, I love to go a little bit of down because I love to see more details on her dress. And shadows up. I will go up more for the contrast like this. Yes. Maybe I will go where it is. Detail sharpening, maybe around 66, and then I will open the image. Let's see. Okay, so when we open the image, we have first what I wanted to do is to see her face. Okay, she's not having that much blemishes, but I will now unlock the background and duplicate the layer because I want to have help duplicated layer in order to achieve the result. So in this layer, I will make opacity around 60 just to don't have the hard lines when I'm doing the editing her face. And I will choose the patch tool here, patch tool, and then I will use this part, go around and do like this, but make sure to move the blemishes close to the where the real blemishes is. Not if you use from this part, not go all the way here because it is the different light and color on her skin. So make sure to always go around the place where you don't have the blemishes, like this. Okay, and around here. Okay, and make sure to always focus not only on the face but on the body too. At the end of this webinar, I will share the raw files with you. It will be a very hard one. So I love all of them. Let's see what else we have on the body. No, it is okay to me. Okay, I will now, I don't like layers too much, so I will do the merge visible. If you work with the layers, you can leave them, but to me, they're very complicated, so I always merge them when I'm satisfied. Okay, now we want to do the matte finish on her face, and for that we'll be using the mixer brush tool. It's this one. So it's like the makeup where we have the whole face has a different tone. So you have a different tone on the cheeks, on the uh, under the eyes, on the nose. So you have to choose the color for each part of the face. So the first I will go under the eyes. So I will use this square and tap here somewhere in the middle. And this is the color. You see, this is for under eye and this is for cheeks. You see, it's a different shadow. So we will go here and then I will make a size a little bit of bigger. Yes, and we will do, I will just duplicate the layer just to show you at the end how it looks like. Okay, I will go under the eyes and maybe where we have the same color. Okay, now I will go on the cheeks. You see, we have different shadows. Just and choose these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10. So if you choose around 30, 50, it will be too, you won't have details in her skin. So make sure to be moderate. Don't overdo it. Just be slow. If you're not sure, just do less, not more, because it's much easier. You see? Before, after, before, after. It's like setting up the whole face. And don't forget the body also. I will now zoom out and see. Maybe I will go here. Maybe go up with a blush like this. And let's see on her arms like this. Yes, here. Okay. Let's see before and after. Yes, I love it. I will now again merge visible and then I will zoom in and choose the dodge tool. I have a different ways to use the dodge tool, different ways, but this is one of them. It's more the quicker one. So if you're in a hurry, you can do like this, just to go in this line. Everywhere you have a highlight, make sure to use the dodge tool. You see here a little bit, maybe she has the brown eyes, so if she has a blue eyes, it will be more visible, but brown eyes goes very well with this scene. And also on her lips like this and on her cheeks. How much the spot it is you want to highlight, choose the size of the brush. I will now zoom out. You can also highlight the dress if you prefer, or the background or the flowers, but I will go only for her face. And now we can use also the burn tool. Just the burn tool are for the shadows. You see like this on her cheek, on the brows. Okay, sorry if you hear the baby, it is from the neighborhood. Okay, like this. maybe around the eyes. Maybe I will go like here, somewhere like this, you see, under the eyes, because it gives a 3D look. Okay, I love it here. Oops, sorry. I'm satisfied with this. Now I will go to the liquify tool. This is my best tool because I use it for volume of the hair, of the dress, whatever you have, or the prop. It gives, I love it. And now we have the flowers on the back, but you can give the hair volume. Make sure to pay attention to the lines around the model, because when you spray the hair, you will spread the lines behind. If you're not sure, you can duplicate the layer and then delete after. I love maybe to follow the lines of the dress, of the hands, you see, like this, of the cheeks a little bit. Okay, it gives such a nice artistic look. And also I want to make a little bit, you see, dress here bigger, you see, like this, especially when you're creating the portraits, it won't be visible. You see this one, and then I'm satisfied, and I will click OK. Okay, so if you have a really big dress and you want to spread, it looks really good. Okay, so now I'm going to use the adjustments. So the first one, it will be selective colors, like this one. Okay, so we have, you see, every color you see here, it is changing in the photo. So we have reds. Reds gives a little bit changing of her face and these tones. So I will maybe go a black up. And I want to stay this nude tone because it looks so like a painting to me. And I want to leave it like this. Yellow, just to see, maybe like this, yeah. And down, blacks down. And now white. I want to pop out the dress a little bit. So you see, this is too much. But somewhere like this. Nice. You see, before, after, how it gives so much 3D look. Next one, I want to use the curves. So I will go here, the line following like this, to give a hue, a little bit, hue tone. Then up, and then a little bit of contrast. So you see how much contrast we added. And maybe I will go to the blue tone here, just to see. I love to play sometimes with this blue-green. Oh, wow. I love the green also. Maybe like, if you're not satisfied, you can always opacity and to go down. But I will leave it somewhere around 82. Okay. Let's see. I love to always, yeah, zoom in. Okay, like this. And let's see. I will now go for one more color grading, and it will be color balance. Let's see, maybe, no, this is blue. I don't like blue too much because you have so many ways how you can do it, and I use always different ways, but depending on the concept I have. Okay, like this. And it takes time, so it can be done in ages. And now I will merge visible, and now what I want to do, I will now do a new layer, and then I will, no, sorry, deleting this. I will use solid color like this and choose color you want, and then I will go here. You see, you can choose the tones. You can change the colors, but let's see. Soft light, and I will go like this. You see, you can this also color the photo. When you click 2 times, you can choose the colors you want to achieve. Oh, I love the gray too. This is too much. I will go for the gray. Yes. Let's see how we have if we put more. Yes, like this. Okay, I'm satisfied with this one, so I will save this photo on a desktop. If I'm not sure that if I want to edit more in future, then I will save in PCD file as a PCD file. Okay, now I cannot wait to go to the third scene. I'm very excited to see. I will go to the next part where she have the box on her head. Oh wow, these are also my favorites. Oh, let's see. I will quick look. Just to, yeah, like this. It's easier to look like this, sorry. Let's see what is happening. Now it will work. Yes. Oh, I love this one, the first one. Let's see. I'm very interested. Do you prefer horizontal or vertical photos? Just write to me. I'm very excited to see. Oh, I love this. Oh, what happens? Wait a sec. Something happens. Sorry. Let's see. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe I will choose. I saw the one I wanted to edit, and it is. It is really hard. Maybe this one. Let's see. Yeah, I really love this one. And when I open, I see it is a dark. So I will first I will go for the basic. So I will exposure go up, and maybe let's see, do the colder tones. You see, because we don't have the flowers and the whole scene, and we don't have one tone here. So we will choosing the tone which is right for us. Maybe I will go a little bit for this. Contrast no, highlights down, up. Let's see this up, a little blacks up also. Wow, love it. Yes, like this, and then I will open the image. I will open the image. Okay. Then I will again zoom in the face and then unlock the background and then duplicate the layer. And for this one, I will also choose the patch tool. So I will go like this and go here. If it is okay if you do some mistakes here, not the big one, but the smaller, because with the mixer brush tool, you will finish after. See this one also, I will change. If you love birthmarks, then you can leave them. It's up to you. But if you have some blemishes, you have to remove it. Maybe I will go with, you see, she has a little bit of under the eyes. So like this, I will go zoom out. Let's see. Okay, I'm satisfied. Now I will merge visible. And then I will try to just crop just a little bit to see, because I want only to have more, yeah, like this on this size. Okay, yes, I'm satisfied with this. Now I will go for the mixer brush tool, you see, and I'm choosing the color here. I'm very excited to see how you will edit the photo at the end. Make sure to ask the questions during the webinar. Okay, because at the end we'll be answering them. Okay, I love it. Now the dodge burn, the dodge tool. Okay, we have on the face, on her lips. I love how she has a full lips. It always looks so good in the photos. Okay, eyeshadow under the eyes. Okay, I will go maybe for the flowers too here. I will do a little bit of dodge. You see, I want the flowers to pop out a little bit. And then I will go to the liquify tool and do a little bit of volume in her hair. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Okay. You can also do volume of the flowers if you want. You see? But don't go too much. You can also fill the whole scene with the flowers if you added a copy, edit, paste the flowers all the time. But you see how you can, I use the glass here, like not a typical glass, but easy glass. And we cut each piece and make it together to look like a square. So she can put on her face and it looks so good. I love to use the prop like this because it is always so interesting. Okay, now we will do the adjustments. I don't know why it's turned off every time. Okay, the adjustments. I will go, my favorite is selective color. I will do a little bit more white here because I want her face to pop out. Okay, blacks down. Okay, maybe like this. Yes, I will go here. And the reds. Oh, wow. I love how the reds add the definition to the face. Maybe like this. I will go to the curves. Curves now, like this. Oh, wow. Okay, what I will do now, I want now to duplicate the layer. I want only her face to show, but I will do it like this. I will duplicate the layer. I will go to adjustments, curves, and I will go all the way down like this. It is okay to have like this. And then I will do a layer mask, and then I will delete back. I will her face, you see, like before. I want her face to pop out like this. And I wanted to have everything in the shadows around her, but her face to pop out a little bit, maybe a little bit body, you see, like this. I love how it gives more definition to the whole look. Okay, and now I will go for the color balance again, because I wanted maybe more blue like this, yeah, and the greens, yeah, like this, yeah. I love it. I don't know why, but I'm thinking that this image will look good as a black and white. Let's see. Let's see how it will look like. Oh, nice. Maybe I will go with the black and white here. I love it. And I want to maybe add more greens because I will go to the back to camera raw because I want to add more greens and to look like old movie vibe. Like sharpening noise. Something like this. Okay, I will do okay, and then I will save like this. So I wasn't preparing myself to do black and white photo, but I saw that it might look good. So I save it like this. I love it. And make sure to save as a maximum size. And now we will go back to the final image with a rose. I'm very excited for this one because this is my favorite. Just to find, yeah, this. Let's see how it looks like. Oh my God. I love the color here. I love the light here. Oh, amazing. Let's see. You see she blank here? Maybe I will go for the photo where we have to covering her eye. I think it's this summer here, yes. Let's see. Oh, wow. Let's see what is the best. Maybe this one. One more. Yeah, it's this one. Oh, I don't know why it's going out every time. Let's find again. I think we are close here. No, 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 wait. Where are you now? I think, yeah, this one, right? Yes. I love it. Okay, so when I open the image, I already love the light here, but let's see. When I open the image, I will go maybe like this. Yes, like this. And highlights again down. Maybe whites, I will go up, and blacks. Yes, love it. I will open the image. Okay, now I have so many favorites from this set, but for the purpose of this webinar, I will choose this one. I will go to the mixer brush tool because I will use only spot healing brush tool just to remove this one. Okay, just one click here and this one. Okay, oops, sorry. I will go for the mixer brush tool and then I will do here. I also love the shadows. You see the line here of the shadow, how it looks like on her face. Wow, this is my favorite. I really love. I'm so excited when I have this a really good image. Okay, like this. And usually at the end of the session, it is the best photos. So because you are going into the whole process and you will see how everything is going and so on. So I see what this yellow. So I will select here and click Shift and Backspace and enter. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else. Okay, I will do the mixer brush tool on her body too, like on the neck. I will go for the bigger brush. Okay, and this. Yay, and of course I will use the spot healing brush tool just to delete these lines here. You can also use for this, just to delete, you see, these are from the light, the dust from the light, you see. And this, I'm perfectionist when editing, so it takes for some of the images, it takes 3 hours just to finish them. Okay, I will go for the liquify tool now. Maybe I will change the color of the flower too, but let's see. I won't go too much. I will go. I will show you now. I will unlock the background. I will duplicate the layer, and then I will use the liquify because I want to spread more volume in her hair. And why I duplicate the layer? Because here lines will be all the stretch out, so I wanted to put them back in the duplicate layer. You see the lines are wee, but I wanted to spread the hair so bad. Here, like this, on the line, on the face, on the body, like this, maybe a little bit up, and here, and of the flower, maybe I will make more, yes, like this. And you see how we have, I will show you now, how we have here, you see the line, so that is why we duplicate the layer. And now I will click the layer mask just to check if, okay, the duplicate the layer. So I will choose the brush tool and black and flow like this. And you see, I'm deleting, I'm getting back the old shape of the box here and also here, like this. Okay. Okay. I wanted just to ask is anybody is hearing me well. So because I'm a lot into the editing, so I wanted to make sure if everything is okay. Okay. Just to see. Let's. Just to see if everybody's hearing. Yes. Okay. Can share screen. And I will go back in Photoshop. Okay, so now I will go into the color grading. So I will again go to the curves. No, first the selected colors, sorry, selected colors. So I will do, you see, like this to make the flower a little bit more dark red. I will go like this. This is totally like a Renaissance photo to me. I love it. Okay, I will go here like this, and I will go to the whites. Okay, then the curves. Okay, all the way here. Wow, nice. Okay, I'm very satisfied with this. Maybe I will just a little bit change the position. Oops, sorry. The position like this of the box. Maybe like this, all the way up. Yes, down and click OK. Now, yeah, I saw this. I will again use a color space and back, yeah, like this. And then I will use a spot healing brush. On this Photoshop, I don't have like generative. On my BenQ, I use a generative fill for these things because this new tool from the Photoshop is, wow, amazing. In just one click, you can delete the people, 10 people, if you want. So it is a really good. Okay, so I will now go to the color balance and see what else we can do. I love this tone. I love this one too. It's so hard. I will leave it like this. And now I want to try to change the color of this. I will use the lasso tool and use the feather, maybe around 15, depending on the space you have, and adjustments, hue, saturation, and then to see. No, I love the red the most. Maybe I will go like this. Oh, I love it. It's so good. I'm thinking maybe if I crop the whole image, it will, you see, maybe to go something like this. Yeah, to see more of the face. I love it. Okay, I will save this one, but also I will try the black and white again because I think it will look good. Let's see. Yes, it looks good, but we don't see the color of the flower, so that is why I will leave it like this. And I'm thinking, if I, just to try, if I want to zoom it more like this, only to see the face, it is also good. You see, like this. So you have different variations, and usually I will save all 3 variations. I want to zoom it more. Let's see. Yes, because I want to focus more on the face to have her face in the center. So to me, this is very powerful. I love this image. It's so beautiful. And she's like a Renaissance photo. She's so amazing. I saw this here also. I want to remove it. And I love the shadows, you know, it's so amazing. Okay, I will save this one as well, this copy on the desktop, and make sure to save it. Okay, so I'm done with this editing session, so I'm coming back to you now with one more poll we have. I wanted to ask you, what will be your ideal prop for you? What is it? So do you dream about having one prop which want to use, and what that prop will be? So type as many prop you want just to see how much you want to. So to me, I was dreaming to have a big piece of glass I used for the last photo shoot. One man made this happening to me. So I was very excited to have this prop. So I also dreaming about having a piano on the field, and so many different props, but piano, yes. Somebody said now, but I'm also dreaming about piano, flowers, piano. People love piano so much. Violin. When it comes about this prop, make sure to maybe paint in some different colors. Make sure to change the first look of the prop you already have, because it's totally different vibe. It's totally different story. So make sure to always, the photography is a really true game, because you always have to think about how you can do this, how you can change something, and so on. Big balloons, have an idea for this prop. Oh wow, I'm so interested to hear what type of idea, because balloons always look so good in the photos. I'm very interested to hear more. If you have one more prop you would like to have, I am so excited to see. But we are sharing the same passion about the piano, and I'm also thinking about the harp of it. It will look so good. While you're typing, I want to also share, before we are going to the questions, I wanted to share some thoughts before your project. So focus on elements. Make sure to think about what elements are the best for you. So don't choose 10 elements, choose only one or two, because if you have so many elements, you will be in the problem, trust me, because you wouldn't know which one to use first, and the whole photo shoot won't be successful. The next one, experiment. Don't be afraid to experiment. Experiment as much as you can, because this is most important thing in photography. If you want to achieve something, you have to experiment as much. It is okay to fail. It is not failing. It is only a learning what to focus more next time. So make sure to experiment. Create an atmosphere. I'm thinking about the smoke effect, some mist, creating photos early in the morning when you're having a fog, creating photos during the sunset before the night, because in this time you can use the lights and create the whole atmosphere. So make sure to think about this, and at the end, enjoy the whole process. Okay, so I'm done with this presentation, and now we are going to the questions. So I'm calling Vicente to come here.
Thank you, Jovana. As Jovana said, we're going to be going to the Q&A section now. The webinar is not over yet. You can now ask Jovana all of your questions. We also appreciate your feedback to today's webinar. Jovana will also be uploading here some of the files that we were looking at today, that you can then also download for your own use to also be editing. And while you're answering the while you're asking the questions, we already did want to say a big thank you to Jovana. You can see really the amount of work that goes into preparing a webinar like this. Late in the evening, also to have assistants and to have a model on set to prepare the lighting, to prepare the room, to prepare the set. And then on top of that, with all the technical aspects of tethering that and to edit everything afterwards, it's really a tremendous amount of work, and we're extremely grateful to Jovana for all that work. And yeah, we really hope that everyone really enjoyed the enjoy the webinar. As a reminder, you also have the 10% discount, which is now being shown at the bottom, which will be valid until the 22nd of August. So that's 2 weeks, and that will also be sent to you in a follow-up mail. But yeah, so now for all of you that have questions, feel free to ask now in the Q&A section as Jovana uploads the images.
Can you see the raw files? Because it's writing uploading, but
Not yet. I think it's still uploading at the moment.
Okay. Let's see.
One of the questions that you asked earlier, Jovana, about how many pictures people take. One of the participants, Maria, she said that she takes around 70 pictures.
Wow. Yeah. 70 or 700? 70.
70, 70.
Okay. Okay, wow, okay. Yeah, I think around 500 and 1,000 it is okay to have.
We have a question from Mina who asks, where did you first find models in Serbia? Did you approach them on the street or via Instagram?
First model, wait, on social media, actually on a Facebook, because back then we followed each other on a Facebook, and she's so beautiful, and I was not afraid to ask her on Facebook just to post for me, and she accepted, yay! So I was very happy. But at that moment, I was very shy to approach to the people and to ask them. But after these years, to me now it's normal to ask somebody to be my model. It's just crazy that first step, before. But when you start talking, it is okay.
Yeah, to everyone, you can access Jovana's Instagram in the link section. You can see really the sheer amount of models that Jovana has worked with, not just in Serbia, but really on an international level. It's really quite incredible, the amount of experience that she's built up. We have a question from Pearl who asks, what is your favorite lens to shoot with?
35mm Sigma Art when I'm creating wide angle shots, like on locations when I have enough space. And for the portraits, I really love to use 135 Canon and Sigma 105 art lens. It's really amazing. It's uploading here, but it's a little bit slow. So yeah, I finger crossed because the files are big.
We already see the first one, yes. We also, to one of your questions that you asked earlier about whether you prefer to shoot in horizontal or in portrait, Maria also said that she prefers in vertical, so in portrait mode.
Yeah. I think most of the people like vertical position because of the social media and posting on Instagram, but horizontal is so good for the website and editorial and when you are planning the billboard, and so it looks so good.
And Jovana, actually, the same question that we can ask you for your dream prop. You've worked with so many props already. Is there something that you still want to work with?
Can you repeat? Sorry.
Sure. One of our last poll was asking which dream prop the participants would like to work with. And I know that you have already worked with a lot of props, but is there any prop you haven't worked yet with that you want to work with?
Harp on location. So I'm planning this will be the next prop I'm gonna use. So I'm dreaming about this prop for ages now. I really love it. The big harp.
I think that'll be very exciting.
Yeah. So I think the first one, okay.
Yes, we see now 2 images to be downloaded.
Okay. Let's see. It takes time, but I think.
And Jovana, you also, beyond just doing, you're very active with the workshops that you do. Can you tell us a bit about the plans you have for workshops in the coming months?
Okay, so the next month I'm planning in the Netherlands and in October in Serbia and Germany. So this is a 2 days workshop. So the first one is a theory and shooting on location, and the second day is a editing part. So it is a lot of creative stuff during the workshop. So it is so intense, the 2 days workshop. So it's always such a good atmosphere and connection with the people.
There's we have two people actually saying that they would love to see for a future webinar to see a outside shoot, so
Ah,
not
yes.
indoors but actually outdoors.
Okay. We were planning something like this, so stay tuned. I really love creating photos outside, so it will be a pleasure to do the outside webinar.
And we're seeing now
Okay.
already four images
Uh-huh.
that Jovana
I think
Jovana uploaded.
two more is
Hmm.
coming, and there is a five and one more. Yes,
Hmm.
one more. So I'm very excited to see how people will create photos, create the final result from today photos. I'm very excited to see. Make sure to share online and share with me because I want to see your results. I think this now the last image is going
Hmm.
now. Yes. Can anybody see all of them now? It's 6 images.
Yes, from my side I can see the six images, yes.
Yes, perfect.
Hmm. We also one person said what something they really enjoyed about the webinar was the connection with the photo shoot and the model. Tell us a little bit about that, how it is for you to direct a model on set. How is that process for you?
You see, at the beginning, it was, as I said, I was too shy just to approach and to tell. But when you know you have a strong idea, when you know what do you want to do with a concept, then it is somehow inside of you start doing that process for you, and that just you start speaking. And to me, it's very important because when you communicate with a model, you are telling them what do you want to achieve at the end, what the concept is look like. And most of the models. At the beginning was very hard to understand the art process of the concept, but during the time and more time working with me, they understand like the poses because every style in photography has different approaching with the model: fashion photography, beauty photography, stock photography. So you have a different body languages and communication in these styles, so you have to be very precise.
Yes, and if you look at Giovanna's past work, you'll also see that she's very often not just working with one model, but sometimes even a very big group of very big group at the same time. And
And this is
it's
very challenging. When you have five or more models, it is so challenging because you have to focus on most, for all of six, not only one.
and she really does it with a lot of conviction and a lot of authority. It's very interesting to watch. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, so if we don't have any more questions, if anyone still has any questions, feel free to shoot those out now in the Q&A section. Um, But once again, we wanted to say thank you to Yovan and thank you to all of you for participating today. If you enjoyed today's webinar, be sure to check out our Instagram. We're constantly hosting webinars on the topics of design, of photography, of special effects, and really a whole host of different topics with really very fascinating people, just like Jovana, who really have so much knowledge and so much expertise to really pass on to us. It's really a fantastic privilege that we have to have her with us today and to really pour out all of this information for us. And we're very grateful for that. So be sure to check out our other future events. But yeah, from everyone at BenQ, we want to say thank you to all of you, and looking forward to seeing you at future events. And to Yvonne, of course, a very big thank you as well for the just a fantastic effort and all the lovely information that you brought and the amount of effort that you put into the whole shoot.
Thank you, everybody who joined the webinar, and thank you, BenQ, for hosting it.
Great. Then we will leave the webinar open a bit longer for those who still want to download the images. And with that, we say thank you and look forward to seeing you at the future events.
Bye.
Bye bye.